I'm here with Carly Gilliland.
Yes.
She is a recent graduate of Birmingham-Southern. Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yes, please. First off, Hannah, just thank you for giving me this time here today. Just to be here and contribute whatever I can to Birmingham-Southern College and the Bagheera newspaper. It's just really is a pleasure of mine. Yes, I graduated just recently, last May of 2018, with a Bachelor's of Fine Art, specialized in drawing and painting. It's been a very interesting first year, gap year situation out of college, but it's wouldn't trade it for anything.
We recently published an article for Autism Awareness Month. I Hope Tucker, and basically it was just talking about how we need to have more awareness and appreciation for neurodiversity. And then you contacted me and you were like,
Yes.
These are great, but I would like more specifics, and you actually told me that you have Asperger's, correct?
Yes.
So, since we're here, would you like to just kind of give a personal story of how you were diagnosed with Asperger's and really your college experience until now?
Because I kind of went throughout my childhood knowing that there were things about me that were different, I guess you could say, from other kids, or just the way that everyone would always say I came off as shy or kind of like underdeveloped, I heard at times from like teachers and whatnot.
What did they mean by underdeveloped?
You just kind of said that I seemed like I felt like I was behind in some ways compared to other kids, as far as like just wanting to put myself out there, as far as wanting to be involved with others or in group projects, and just I always felt like a little distant. To my mom, and I didn't know what I was meant to get out of it, but I just finally asked to see a therapist. If nothing else, could I just see a therapist? There was something, I felt like there was something inside of me that I didn't know what it was, or like I didn't know what it was called, but she agreed eventually. I started in summer 2009, I started making regular appointments with a therapist down here in Birmingham. And within maybe 2 months of appointments, she actually called my mom, said that she was, just taking a rereading of her notes, looking at statistics and traits. And I remember overhearing her tell my mom over the phone, I think she has Asperger syndrome.
How did that feel?
It was oddly very relieving, to be honest. When I first initially heard it and I heard that name, it was just this sense of like awe that in a way like it was always there, but now it's like it had a name. One of the things people would point out to me, especially when I talk about not fitting in or feeling overwhelmed, would be the counseling services on campus. So I tried those in and out through my 4 years, and finally got a consistent like monthly schedule set up about my junior year with Sarah Hoover, who's no longer here unfortunately, but it was amazing. So I finally got kind of like bi-monthly sessions set up with her, and I don't feel it was a coincidence. By the time I finally got more structure around my life and my semester and weekly schedule, it was when I finally kind of like started to have peace. And it was finally like inside of me, like my mind and my body, it was finally like not as restless and not as overwhelmed as much.
What advice might you give to students now at Birmingham-Southern who have Asperger's or some sort of, or on the spectrum?
I really think it all just starts with creating a sense and an atmosphere of inclusion and just kind of an atmosphere of safety where people feel like they can more openly speak about these things, not just with autism, but with just things in general and issues and just mental health issues in general is the first step, really, in my opinion. And just to go further from there, to say, where can we go as a school, where can we go as a provider to these students in the future in order to ensure that people have more equal opportunities, to ensure that no one is being looked at differently, no one is being put down or looked at as less than, or maybe even just being rejected or denied from something because of like this disability, or at least because of traits or mannerisms that might deal with it.
Where might we find your art? Is there any website that you have?
Yes, I currently have a brand new up and running website. It's www.carlygill.com. Easier to pronounce and remember than Gilliland. You can find me on Instagram at _CarlyGill_. You can see a bit of my art and its whereabouts in the past couple of months up there. And if you can just continue to follow me as I'm trying to figure out this journey of using my art and using my voice to bring a greater sense of awareness myself.